watching this video. This episode of As the Tarot Turns is brought to you on purpose with purpose, and I am your host, Crystal Lavender. Some people know me as Criddle, like Riddle with a C. Other people know me as Nacho Mama, like, boy, Cho Mama, you know what I mean? So we are going to get this party started with an all signs from Aries to Pisces on your superpowers and love for the week of March, what is it? March 7th through the 13th. Yeah, I was like, wait, I had to think. I brain farted there for a second. So we're going to do your superpower and love for March 7th through the 13th. All right, you guys. And before we get started, where'd it go? We're going to talk. Well, I guess we're not going to talk about it. I was going to talk about my book, but you can get a free download of my book on crystal-lavender.com, or you can book a private reading or sign up for my newsletter, okay? Sign up for my newsletter. It'll have exclusive content, like content that's only for the newsletter people. There will be little Easter eggs for free readings. Like we'll put in, I'll start putting in little Easter eggs for coupons for free readings. Okay, so let's get this party started. Aries. 16. So what is your superpower? What is your superpower for the week? What do we got for Aries? Team Aries, what is your superpower? Being prepared. Your superpower for the week, Aries, is being prepared. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Siva. So being prepared is your superpower for the week. We got toilet paper holder, which is all about like, like preparing for whatever sort of experience you're going to have. So like you're the person that like, if somebody needs, sunscreen and they don't have sunscreen, it's like, oh, I got you. You know what I mean? Like you're prepared for whatever situation that is going to pop up this week. So if you're worried that you might not have enough or that you are ill prepared, you are probably more prepared than anybody else around you. Okay. And that's going to be your superpower for the week of March 7th or April 7th through the 13th. So let's look at love. We're doing a real quick run through of some energies, okay? We're going to look at the energies. Woo, woo. Thank you guys so much for being here. I know this is like spur of the moment. What do we got for love? Yeah, my website, I have a website. And if you need a website wizard, like let me know, okay? Because I have an amazing website wizard. Just hit me up and I will introduce you guys. Hi, Ding Dong Ditcher. I like your name. I do not smoke cigarettes or drink. I am 4 years completely sober. I've been raw dogging life for 4 years now. Like, hi, my name is Crystal and I'm a recovered addict. Congratulations, Truth Hunter. I don't smoke, I don't vape, I don't do any, like, none of it. I don't smoke weed. Like, I am completely, like, 100% raw dogging life. And it's the first time since I was, like, I don't know, 12 or 13 years old. So, what do we got for love for Team Aries? In the love department, what's going on in your love life for Team Aries? Ooh, getting over some heartbreak. You might have had somebody like, you might have been disappointed in someone. There might have been somebody that you were disappointed in. And it's like you're getting over that with the Wheel of Fortune. Like you're hoping that things will move forward and that like you guys can come together and resolve whatever issues you guys have with each other. But it looks like you are getting over being disappointed. There's either being disappointed in someone's actions or disappointed in the way that they treated you. But either way, you're moving on with the Three of Cups. You've got a lot to celebrate. You've got people that want to celebrate you. So, like whatever sort of like, let that go, let it be, let it go, let it flow. All right. Cause you've got so much more ahead of you. The best is yet to come. Whoever it was came forward. They might've come forward and told you some sort of truth. It could have been a Libra, could have been a Pisces, but they came forward and told you some sort of truth. And that might've been disappointing for you, or maybe you saw them hook up with somebody else, or like if this was a crush situation, but don't let that stop you from getting out there and celebrating. Because what's not for you, the faster you find out what's not for you, the quicker you find out what is. All right. So don't let this person put you in, don't make them feel like you're any less than, go ahead and recoup from this situation, but then get right back out there, fix your fucking crown and sit on the throne where you rightfully should be. Okay. Cause, this person is missing out. All right. All right. What do we got for Team Taurus? We're going to do 5, 10. Hi, Taurus. Welcome here. Welcome back. We are doing a energetic check for the week of March 7th through the 13th. We're going to find out what your superpower is for the week, and then we're going to do a little love scope. All right. So what do we got for Team Taurus for your superpower? What is Taurus's superpower for the week? Can I pin you? I don't know. Probably. I could try. Professional binge watcher. So you might be noticing things that other people don't notice because you pay super attention, because you are like you're hyper focused on detail. Okay. So you might pick up something that somebody else didn't pick up. Like, I don't know how many times you've watched a TV show or whatever, and then you see some shit that you didn't see before. Okay. You're going to be like the investigator. Like you, Taurus, you've got the investigator, like personality and traits right now, like being the investigator and picking up things that other people aren't. You know, when people are putting down something and other people aren't picking it up, it's like you're picking up whatever other people aren't putting down. So that's going to be your superpower for the week of March, or I keep saying March, April 7th through the 13th. All right, let's see what we got for your love section. Like your investigative skills, or your just observant, the way that you're observant is going to help you out this week. You're going to see something that somebody either might not want you to see, or that others just didn't get, and it's going to help you in some way. Hi, Michael. Hi, Mama. So in love, we have walk away. Walk away from whatever, like, you know what it is that you need to walk away from. You know what it is. It might be a hard decision to make. All right. It might be super hard. It's gonna require a lot of internal strength, a lot of, physical, mental, spiritual strength. But I see you gathering yourself together and doing what you know needs to be done. It's like sometimes that's the hardest thing to do. It's like we all know what we need to do, in the long run, but it's really hard to actually like take those steps. Like we have a tendency to leave in our mind way before we ever leave in our actual physical self. So don't let it turn into conflict or drama, or don't let any more conflict or drama happen throughout this situation. So, and this doesn't have to be in like a romantic situation. This could just be in, friendships, or, whatever relationships you got going on. There's something that you need to walk away from that is not serving your best good. Okay. It does nothing but cause you drama or bring you down. So, make sure you're walking away from anything that is not for you, okay? Because you've got something on the other side of this rebirth. Like it feels like you're preventing the inevitable. Okay, don't prevent the inevitable. Like if the universe has to come and do it for you, it's going to be a fucking swift kick in the ass, and it's probably going to hurt a whole hell of a lot more than if you just make the decision for yourself. So whatever decision it is you need to make, that you need to make it happen, okay? Because you don't want somebody else coming and making that decision for you, all right? But on the other side of this death and rebirth, on the other side of you letting go of that, what do we got? We've got rest, taking a moment to rest and to heal, all right? So whatever it is you need to walk away from, it's like exactly, you're the only one that knows what it is that all right? But the cards are telling on you. So do what you need to do for you, all right? All right, let's go on to Team Gemini. 9. Real quick, we're doing real quick energetic run-throughs. And then I'm going to go to the gym. All right. Gemini, what is your superpower for the week of April 7th to the 13th? Thank you, Siva, so much. Thank you to all my mods. You guys are amazing. I love you guys so much. All right, superpower for Gemini. What is your superpower, Gemini, for this week? Passive aggressive note writing. It did come out in the upside down when I originally took it out. So if you've got somebody that is writing passive aggressive, like we all know somebody that does that passive aggressive shit, okay? They beat around the bush, they hint at everybody, all right? So you not taking it personally, like there might be something that's directed at you because it did come out in the reverse. There might be somebody that's directing these passive aggressive like notes at you, and like your job is to be very direct. Don't be doing any of this passive aggressive shit. Like make sure that you are speaking very directly. Like it doesn't have to be like extremely harsh, you know. It's one thing for the truth to just, you know, the byproduct of the truth to just hurting someone, and it's a whole other thing for the truth to be specifically to hurt someone. So you're not telling them the truth to specifically hurt them. It's just a byproduct of the truth ends up hurting them. So make sure that you are speaking very directly and not beating around the bush. All right. And watch your delivery, because it's not about the message, it'll be about the delivery. So don't take anything personally, especially if someone else is doing some sort of passive aggressive bullshit to you. And don't be beating around the bush with anybody. All right. Hi, Dorella. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, tap that double tap that screen. Hit that like button. And go check out my website. Subscribe to my newsletter, because there will be exclusive content in there that will eventually get you to a free reading. All right. You can get a free download of my book as well through my website at crystal-lavender.com. All right, Gemini, what's going on with your love life? Love life for Gemini. What do we got? Boo, boo, boo. Death and rebirth. So you're going through, there's something that you are trying to, like you're trying desperately to hold on to. Holding on desperately, clinging on for dear life, like not wanting it to end, not wanting someone to go, not wanting to face the situation. When we have a hard time facing what is, it's like we're ignoring the truth. Like we have to find some sort of closure or an acceptance, you know, like that means that we're not accepting of the what is. So, thank you so much, Mom. You're biased though, so. Only on days that end with Y. All right. So don't prolong the inevitable, Gemini. Because you have something very, very, like, very favorable in your future. As soon as you let go of whatever it is that you've been like holding on to for dear life, there's somebody around the corner that is very much a team player. Ooh, that's going to come in very fast. Ooh, come in very fast. They could be very athletic. They could be into riding motorcycles or hunting. They're all about taking action. Like this is a very action oriented person. They might be a little bit impulsive, but sometimes impulsive can be fun, spontaneous. Like it's not that they're impulsive, they're spontaneous and fun. So let go of whatever it is, because this mofo on the other side, like, damn, let me get a King of Wands and a King of Wands. Let me get a King of Wands in the upright. Tap that shit, okay? Yeah, King of Wands, King of Cups, all in the upright. So as soon as you let go of whatever's been holding you back or tying you down, whatever sort of mindset, it could be a mindset, it could be a person, it could just be like a wish, you know, like you're something that you're wishing for. It's like you do have this King of Wands, King of Cups in your future, Knight of Swords. So that's somebody that is very, very, very take charge, very spontaneous. They could be spiritual. They could be very spiritual, just very well-rounded. Like they're very much the king of their own castle, or you're just embodying that energy. All right. So you won't be indecisive about this person. Like when this person comes into your life, it'll be like straight up, like, damn, hey. The Temperance in reverse. Just be mindful of drinking too much. All right. Like be mindful of starting relationships where it's like you guys only get along whenever you guys are drinking with each other. Okay. So be mindful of being like super, super into partying or conforming to someone else's lifestyle. All right. Because if you're not a drinker, like don't act like you're a drinker if you're not a drinker. Okay. If you're not a smoker, don't be a smoker just because this other person is a smoker just to like fit in with them. Okay. So don't change who you are to try to fit in with whatever this person is, because then like don't be a faker, okay? So don't be a faker to try to get somebody to like you. Just be your true, authentic self, okay? All right, what do we got for Team Cancer? Cancer, I'm gonna switch decks. Deck switch. Let's use the kitty cat deck. Meows. Meow. All right. I know this is very spur of the moment, so I appreciate you guys being here. So I'm just going to going on, doing it. I got my bluebies. My bluebies are hanging out. All right. I went up a whole motherfucking cup size. I was like, damn. Be rocking them triple D's now. Thank you so much, Jennifer. You're beautiful. I got to see your pretty ass smile. You have such a pretty smile. Hi, Lioness. Please go check out Lioness Kitty Cat's tarot channel. What is it? Crap. I know your channel name. And it just went floop. Somebody post Lioness's channel in here. Love Scope. Kitty's Love Scope. Yeah, Kitty Love Scope. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I was like, wait a second. I know what it is. Yeah, go check out Miss Kitty Love Scope and subscribe to her channel. All right. Cancer, what is your superpower for the week of April 7th through the 13th? What do we got? What do we got? Thank you so much, Siva. I have to stop myself from saying Siva. It's Siva. All right. Cancer superpower for the week. What do we got? What is your superpower for the week? A plant parent. You're going to be adopting plants or taking care of plants. Something about plants is going to bring you back to your like meditative state. Like, I don't know if you like have ever sat in a room full of plants or just been in a nursery, or like that's just being really compassionate and paying attention to things that without being spoken. You know, like when we take care of our plants, like our plants tell us stuff that is like almost telepathically. So you might be really in tune with your loved ones, like in a telepathic way. Like they might not have to actually speak to you to tell you what it is that they want. All right. You're just going to be really in touch with what it is that the people around you like need to be nurtured. And Cancer, you know, y'all is sick with it like that. So, you're just going to be very observant and very nurturing, and like in a way where other people don't feel like they have to actually express themselves to you. Like you're just going to pick up on it naturally, you know, just like how a plant will talk to us. Like we can see like, oh, you know, like it might need a little bit of fertilizer, or it's getting not enough sun, or like there's in some way or another you're going to be able to pick up intuitively what other people are needing, and you're going to be able to provide them with what it is that you can provide without stepping out of your boundaries. Hi, Alban. Hello. So that will be your superpower for the week of April 7th to the 13th. It's just being super nurturing without other people having to ask you, which is really cool, you know? I know that's a love language for sure. All right, so what is your love? Speaking of love, what is your love going to be like? What do we got for love? And I switched decks. So, King of Pentacles. Either you or somebody around you is going to be embodying like the entrepreneur, CEO, like somebody with multiple different streams of income. Page of Cups. I mean, don't mind him. He is drinking out of the toilet, okay? This kitty cat is drinking out of the toilet for this Page of Cups, but you might get a new offer of love. You might want them to make sure that they put some mouthwash or something. They be drinking out of the toilet. What the fuck? Oh, shit. And the Four of Cups. So, like, there might be a little bit, you might have been disappointed. Ass up, head down, ass up. That's the way we liked up. Hey. So, there might be something that's a little bit disappointing about this offer. You know, it could be that they like you wonder like what they be doing on their spare time or something. But there's somebody that's going to come in and offer you a couple love. But you got that 10 of Pentacles, you know, so this person might offer to take you somewhere. They might be a little bit more financially blessed in their money aspect or whatever. Like they just got it going on. Like I'm sure you probably don't care about none of that. You're like, that's cool. Like you know, as long as you have your own life and you take care of yourself, you know, then I'm good, you know. But it does feel like either you or this person is getting over a little bit of heartbreak with the three of swords there. Just a little bit coming out of that healing mode. All right. They might be trying to heal by, they might be trying to get over someone else by getting on top of you, or vice versa. You might be trying to get over somebody else by getting on top of them. All right. Be mindful of that frequency. Okay. Like, ain't nothing wrong with getting you some. Okay. Go get you some, but just be mindful of the frequency that you are carrying when you do that, because some people have gone to herp a heffa left wordy syphilades in the spiritual realm. All right. And you don't want no spiritual STDs, because you get quantumly entangled with these people. All right. So make sure that this person is clean, spiritually, not just like they smell good or whatever, but be mindful of whoever it is that you like rumble with, like they stick to you. Okay. So be mindful of that. I mean, get you some, hey, get you some, but just be mindful of that frequency. All right. But it doesn't feel like you're going to be indecisive at all about this situation. Like, if once you make up your mind, you're like, nope, I made up my mind. Boom. Yep. In the Chariot, moving forward, moving on up. Like, keep it pushing. Okay. Face down, ass up. That's the way we like to, hey, break out the sex swing. All right. Them edible panties and shit. All right. Let's go on to Team Leo. Oh, no, we're on Cancer. No, we just did Cancer, so we're on Leo. Hi, Leo. Meow. Spiritual syphilis, for sure. People be carrying that shit. Break out in hives. Like your body is just allergic to them. Like, you're like, what is that smell? Like, oh my God, that's on me. Like, that is not mine. What is this? Ew. Make sure they be drinking their pineapple juice and shit. The fuck? You can always tell if you really, really like someone is if you like their natural like pheromones, like your crush or whatever, like they happen to get out of the gym and they lift up their armpit, and like if their sweat don't make you like your mouth water a little bit, then they're not the one for you. Okay. If you're like, like, oh no. Okay. You gotta pay attention to those little things, because they will add up. All right. What is your superpower, my beautiful kitty cats? I love kitty cats. Your superpower for the week of April 7th through the 13th. What do we got? Bam, bam, bam. Ooh, conspiracy theorist. So you see how he's connected all them dots? He's got all them dots connected to the dots. It's like you are connecting all the dots. All right. There ain't nobody that can get shit past you. Okay. Nobody that can get shit past you. Yeah, you got to be falling in love with someone's funk for sure. Like, if you can't stand their funk, like, then it's not like, if you just want them to constantly be all, I don't know, something about people's natural pheromones. So yeah, you're putting the dots together. You're like, A plus B doesn't equal C. Like, what's up with this? And you're getting down to the bottom of the situation. Like, there ain't nobody that's going to be able to get anything past you for the week of April 7th through the 13th. Like, you're just on top of it. Like, you have all of the receipts. You've got the blueprints drawn out. Like, you know exactly what's good. All right. There might be other people that can't see it. Okay. Like, so fucking what if they can't see it? If you can see it and you know that it's real, then it's real. So yeah, like, you're just on top of it. Like, nobody could get anything past you this week, especially if they think they're hiding something. They think they're hiding something. They ain't hiding shit. Like, you can see right through them. You'll be able to see right through anybody's like shenanigans. Okay. All right. What do we got for love? Hi, Savoy. Yeah, for sure. And you're like, oh, that smells like shit. If it smells like shit, it looks like shit, it's probably fucking shit. So you ain't going to go picking up shit by the clean end, because there ain't no clean end of the turd, okay? So, yeah, check out Selena Fire. Ooh, Discord. I don't have a Discord. So what do we got in love for my Leo kitties? Don't let nobody try to convince you that a turd is not a turd. If it's a turd, it's a turd. If it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's a fucking duck, all right? And we can't fuck ducks because it'll give us the quack, and we don't want no fucking quack. What do we got for love? Ooh, the Chariot. Beep, beep. I don't know. Side note, some of y'all might be getting into a new vehicle or a new car, but that is very much like movement forward. Oh, look how playful. The Six of Wands, that is somebody that wants to take you out and show you off. Like they want to scream it at the top of the rooftops. Like they want the whole world to know. Like this person, like they ain't shy. They ain't shy at all. Or you ain't shy. You're like, shit, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it outside. We're gonna do it in the elevator. We're gonna do it whenever the moment hits us. Okay. Like we ain't shy around here. Like you're not playing timid. You're like, no, you want to play, let's play. You could be into doing outdoor activities, but this is very publicly, like public displays of affection, like just very announced, you know? And you've been working really hard for it. Whatever it is that you're doing, like you've had to incorporate a lot of wisdom. It takes a lot of wisdom for that kitty cat to get them treats out of that damn fucking thing. You know what I mean? Like this just doesn't come like, you know, it ain't fed on a silver platter. All like, here you go, kitty. You know, like no, this kitty got to figure that shit out. So your kitty is figuring the shit out, and your kitty knows exactly what it is that they want. It knows exactly what it wants, and it's out to get it. You know. What is that? 3 of Pentacles. And you're making plans for the future. Setting shit up right. Setting shit up, making plans. Chewing through all the bullshit. Look at him chewing through that box. Like, I have a cat that does that. I have a cat that eats my fucking cardboard boxes. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Just chewing on the box, man. So you're chewing your way to the top. Like, you're like, nah, I know exactly what I want. I know exactly what I deserve. Like, I ain't putting up with anything less than that. Like, I'm too wise for that shit. Like, I done been there. Ooh, and the Wheel of Fortune. Like, you getting on top, all right? You getting on top in all kinds of different ways. So this is luck moving in your favor. Like, you might feel extremely lucky this week in the realm of love. You might have a new suitor that is all about, like, showing you off or, like, playing with your kinks. Like, y'all are going to be playing with each other. That is pretty tasty. Pretty tasty, Leo. That sounds fucking sexy. It's nice when people are tapped into their, like, inner fucking kink, you know? Not as long as they're not trying to shit on your chest or something, because some people are fucking weird. They got some weird ass shit going on, but, you know, like, being a little bit kinky is cool, you know? People that are, like, open to play like that are super fun. So it looks like you are going to have a fun ass time, all right? Moving on up. All right, let's go on to Virgo. What do we got for Team Virgo? Hi, Virgo. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on, whatever time you're watching this video. Please remember to hit that little like button on your way in or on your way out. It is a little click for you, but a big bada boom for me. Big bada boom, chicken good, multi-pass, boop, boop, boop. All right. Virgo, you are very welcome, Miss Lioness. I hope your son's feeling better. I know you said that he was, but what is your superpower for the week, Virgo? What do we got? Yeah, and if y'all need any banana hammocks crocheted or whatever, you can totally hit up my mom at whackcrafter@gmail.com, and she will make you all kinds of weird shit. She'll make you a banana hammock if you want. She'll make you a giant penis if you want. You know, she'll make you giant fucking vagina pillow. I've seen her do it. Aw, Lioness, so thank you so much. Thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate you. All right, Virgo, your superpower. The human charger. So you be plugged into all kinds of shit. People be plugging into you. You be plugging into things. Like maybe you just really enjoy being plugged in. That sounded so dirty. What the hell? Okay, so serious. Maybe you are really good at finding the solution, you know, fixing the problem, like untangling all of them cords. You see how all of them cords are all wrapped around their mind and shit? So your superpower is untangling those cords and putting them in their right spot. I mean, but Virgo, like you're really good at putting things in their categories. So you're going to really enjoy taking things apart and putting them back together this week, or just being the person that people come to for those types of challenges. Like you are a human charger this week. Like your ability to plug in and to recharge and to keep other people like charged with you. You know, it's one thing for them to be sucking out your battery, but you actually know how to charge yourself as well. All right. You keep it plugged in. Keep them plugged in. All right. You keep them plugged in. They be plugged into you. So what do we got for your love section, Team Virgo? Team Virgo. What do we got for your love? My bluebies. Bluebies. Page of Pentacles in reverse. So there might be somebody that is a little suspicious. You might be a little bit suspicious of somebody else's activities. The Page of Pentacles is like, there's in the kitty deck, it's like the cat is looking at the hand, is trying to feed him a treat, and the cat is looking at this person trying to feed him a treat, like, the fuck, you know, like, is this some sort of trap? It's like you might be looking at somebody like it's like some sort of trap. You are feeling a little bit guarded, all right? The Seven of Wands, feeling guarded. Are you guarded? Are you blocking your heart and love? You're like, no, I don't want it. Ten of Swords. What the hell, Virgo? Throwing in the white towel, you want to try it one more time or what? You throwing in the white towel, you're going to try it one more time. Either way, you can't go into this being guarded. The Emperor in reverse, make sure that you are open to be able to talk. I mean, the Emperor in the upright is very, very stubborn. All right, could be an Aries that you're dealing with too, but it's very, very stubborn, very hard to talk to you. So somebody might think that you're hard to talk to, or you just don't want to have this hard conversation. But somebody's going to have to shit or get off the pot. Yep, with the Fool card here. You're going to have to take that leap of faith, have the hard conversation. You know, let this person know that you feel guarded, or that you you're like, wait a second, I heard you say this one day, but now you're saying, you know, now I hear you say this other shit. So which one is the truth? All right, don't just sweep the shit underneath the rug and not say nothing, because it'll fester and fester and fester. It's almost like a splinter. You know, if you don't take care of the splinter right away, then it festers in there and it gets all infected and it hurts and shit. And you're going to have to pop that motherfucker open and lance it and get the thing out, you know. So make sure that you don't let it fester, okay? Because you do have the Two of Cups. Like, there is mutual love, appreciation, and respect there. You do have the Two of Cups. There is love there, you know, and somebody is coming clean. If they come clean with their truth, like, it's one thing, like, okay, like, trust takes two sides. So not only do we have to trust that we can tell somebody our truth, we have to trust that we can tell our truths without it being used against us, or without somebody shitting all over us for it, or you know, using it as a guilt trip or whatever in a later argument. So there is somebody that's coming forward telling you the truth about something. So make sure that you're not going to use it against them, or make sure they don't use it against you. Okay, because trust takes two sides. It's not just one-sided street here. But it feels like somebody's a little bit guarded. But you do have mutual love and appreciation. Like, there is mutual respect there. The Judgment and the Upright. So this will be reborn. There is a new chapter being written, a new vibe being sparked. All right, just a new. This is like being reborn. The Judgment and the Upright is a renewal. You see how like the spirit's coming out of the body to be renewed, to be reborn. So this situation can change. It is definitely potential for this to be much better than what it is right now. You know, the Wheel of Fortune in the Upright, for it to move up, for it to move forward. Okay, but somebody's got to let their guard down. And don't be so suspicious. Don't be so suspicious, okay? Why so suspicious? All right? All right, let's go on to Team Libra. All right. Hi, Team Libra. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on, whatever time you're watching this video. We're going to find out what your superpower is for the week of April 7th through the 13th. And then we're going to look at your love scope, okay? Find out what we got going on for love. So first, we're going to find your superpower. What is Libra's superpower for the week? What do we got for Team Libra? Thank you guys so much for being here. Please remember to hit that little like button on your way in or on your way out. It is a little quick for you, but a big bada boom for me. And if you need a private reading, go to my new website. Well, my reborn website at crystal-lavender.com. And if you need a website person, let me know. I got a website wizard. He's a badass. So... And my community is your community. My network is your network. And there ain't no unity without community. So hit me up. What do we got, Libra? We got Ghosting Guru. You like, ploof, gone. They used to call me Casper when I was in high school because they said that like I was like super, super white and I was like always friendly, but I was like, I would pop in and pop back out, pop in and pop back out. They're blue. They're blue. They get really, really, really super blue sometimes, Savoy. But yeah, ghosting guru. So you're good at just like popping in and popping back out. Oh, poof. Like leaving things that like if it's not for your highest good is like you're not giving any sort of excuses anymore. You know, like you're not playing any sort of games. You're in it to win it. You're either on my team or you're in my way. Right? So you're being really decisive about who's on your team and who's in your way, and you're not taking no shit. You're not giving no fucks. You're not giving any explanations. You don't have to explain yourself. No is a whole sentence, and sometimes no action is an action, right? No response is a response. So make sure that you're matching whatever energies are being put towards you. Okay, like you don't have to. Yeah, I'm talking real fast. I'm getting these done fast. I'm super pumped, and I'm drinking Red Bull. That's my secret. This is my second one. We're gonna blame it on the Red Bull. So yeah, you are good at just cutting off what needs to be cut off. All right, that's going to be your superpower, is matching energy and ghosting what you need to ghost. All right, and if you've not like if somebody doesn't know you or whatever, like don't just like. I mean, there's some things that deserve an explanation and other things that don't. All right, and if they're like just be decisive about what deserves your time and what doesn't, because you have every right to feel however you feel. Your feelings are always valid. All right. Let's see what we got in love. She did too. It's 5 foot tall. She made a 5 foot freaking penis with blue balls. She crocheted it. That is for real. Oh, 3 foot. Yeah, 3 foot. It was big. Whatever it was, it's fucking big. Ridiculous. What do we got for Libra in love? King of Swords. So somebody that's very practical. Either you're very practical, that could just go with that ghosting guru. You know, you're very wise, very practical, very, very logical minded. Like you're trying to make sure that you remain logical and that you're not making any sort of emotional decisions. It's like you're not letting your emotions make the decisions for you. You know, you could be asking your higher self, higher power, you could be praying about a situation to find out what is good for you, or just talking to your higher self in general. You might be getting lots of signs and synchronicities, but the Hermit card, that could be a Virgo. You could be dealing with a Virgo or an air sign like a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. But you got the Ten of Pentacles, so you are focused on your money. Like you might not even be super concerned about love right now. You're like, if love comes, cool. If it doesn't, cool. But either way, I'm working on building my legacy. Like you want to make sure that you are somebody that is a partner, is the best person that you could be. And you are super fertile with whatever it is you got going on right now. So if you're in the age where your parts work, all right, be mindful. You might want to wrap it up, okay, unless that's something that you want. But you could be starting a family or just daydreaming about having a family. But whatever it is, like look at that card. Isn't that fucking beautiful? Just birthing, just fertile, and whatever you are plugging into right now is got a lot of potential. All right, there's so much potential in this situation. You got the Queen of Cups in the upright. You got the King of Swords in the upright as well. So trying to remain completely balanced in your heart and your mind. There's nothing wrong with that, you know, especially if you find someone that is of the same way. Look at that drum. I'm a drum, like I love drums. So there you might be, I mean, the King of Wands, I know that's somebody that knows what they're doing with that wand, all right? The King of Wands in the upright, and that could be you as well. You could be embodying this energy of the King of Wands, could be a fire sign, but that is somebody that absolutely knows how to be in tune with their body, how to be in tune with yours. What do we got? we've got all kings and queens except for that Knight of Wands. And I think things are going to pick up really fast. Like once they get going, they're going to go. It's just going to go, and it's not going to stop. All right? Like to the sky. You see how those are all pointed? Like that's straight to the sky. Straight to the fucking heavens. They might take you straight to the heavens, or you might take them straight to the heavens. But it feels like this is something that you've manifested. This is something that you've waited for. This is something that you've put a lot of energy into. You know how to use all the energy, all the tools at your disposal, right? You could be using tools for your pleasure, you know what I mean? But you know how to work it. You know how to use what it is that you've got, because you've been doing so much with so little for so long. You can do anything with fucking nothing. All right. So whatever this new boo is that you got coming in here is going to be super, super like-minded. Like-minded. You're just gonna feel luck. Like you feel lucky around this person. Hi, Selena. Oh, you're not Selena. Wait, you are Selena. Rainbow Rosie? And the Lovers. So this is a very significant connection. All right. Hi, Selena. This is a very significant connection you got here with the Lovers card. It might be intense. It might be intense, intense. Intense. Like what do you call doing it at festivals? Intense. Anyways. But yeah. Just stay grounded. Your intuition is on point. Like you know what's good, you know what's not good. You got that ghosting guru. So pay attention to that. Pay attention to your own intuition. You know what's good for you, you know what's not good for you. But whatever the situation is, it's something that you've manifested. Something that you feel that you felt it coming. You felt it coming. All right, let's go on to Team Scorpio. Team Scorpio. You finally caught me live. Woo woo. All right, Team Scorpio. What do we got for your superpower for the week of April 7th through the 13th? Scorpio. Scorpios. Thank you guys so much for being here. This is kind of like improv. All like, boom, go on, do it. Just get it done. Get her done, get her done. I named my truck Bareen. It's Jean Bareen. It's my middle name and my mom's middle name. And it's the Jean Bareen, the go get them done machine. The get them done machine. Hi, Madeline. All right, what is your superpower, Scorpio? Oh, you be killing it with your pictures, okay? You're like something about the way that you frame things, or like the lighting that you put on stuff, like you might see things in a different light. The way that you see the world is going to be your superpower for this week. It could be the way that you I don't know if you are an interior designer or have just that really good eye for aesthetics, for for like feng shui, or like just in general, but something about the way that you see things, or the way that you like set things up, or the way that you like decorate your room or your house, or your food, or whatever it is you got going on. Is going to be really your, like, that's your major superpower for this week. Oh, you're a photographer? That's dope. That's perfect then. Right? Awesome. So there's something that you are setting up, the way that you see it, the way that you put the light on it, like your creative vision and how you bring that to life is your superpower for this week. All right. All right, let's see what we got for love. Let's switch decks. Deck switch. Deck switch. What do we got for love? Love. Scorpio for love. Boop, boop, boop. Ooh, what? That's a bad jumper. We got a strategic, manipulative, freaking douchebag. Gross. Scorpio, what the fuck? Don't like that. So yeah, you're needed to take some rest and recuperate from this situation, from somebody that was like Like, this is a person that is deceitful on purpose, all right? This isn't somebody that is like, oh, it was an accident. I didn't mean to hurt you. Like, this person is fucking strategic, okay? So be careful of somebody that is, there's either somebody in your energy or somebody that you're needing recuperation from, like healing from a situation that was like that. And I don't know if you're mad at yourself about it. It's like you might have seen all of the red flags and kind of like tried to see the best. You wanted to see the potential in somebody else. So I don't know if you're mad at yourself and you're kind of healing from that, or if you're just genuinely, I mean, obviously you're genuinely mad at this person, but you do need some rest. Like, spend some time, a little bit of time healing, because you got rest, relaxation, meditation, contemplation, recuperation, retreat, renewal, and solitude after the jumper of the betrayal and deception. Okay. There might have been somebody that thought they were getting away with something, and they could have been using money against you. The dark side of wealth with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So it could have been somebody that was very manipulative, they were trying to buy you. All right. Be mindful of people that are just trying to buy you stuff because they think that they can buy your love. And yeah, this person might have been really bad in bed in general. So with the Ace of Wands in the reverse, it's like maybe all they had was money. Some people are so poor all they have is money. You know what I mean? Like, richness is actually encompasses so much more than just finances. But whatever it is, you are going to pull through this. All right, with the Judgment and the Upright, you will recover from this. You will be reborn, and when you're reborn, you'll be so much wiser for going through this situation than if it had never happened at all. So, um, just yeah, ouch, this hurt you a lot. Whatever it was, like, you're still healing from this situation, you're still healing from some sort of past heartbreak. So it's always good to make sure that you remain in the realm of healing before you jump into any sort of relationship, because you don't want to start a relationship in the same vibration that you were in your last relationship, because then you'll just have a repeated cycle. Okay, so once you're out of that vibration, once you're away from being tuned into that radio station, okay, then you'll be able to attract something that is on a different frequency. But right now you're still kind of tuned into this radio station, and there's nothing wrong with that. That doesn't mean you're a bad person. It doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong. I would just spend a little bit more time like working on your frequency and your vibration so that you could heal out of the situation, so you don't continue to repeat the same cycle. All right. So yeah, you just need a little bit more healing. I wouldn't focus on finding the one right now. I would just focus on learning to be the one right now, the one for yourself. All right. Work on your vibration and your own inner self. All right. And then you'll get off of that radio station. Okay. All right, let's go on to Team Sagittarius. Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on, whatever time you're watching this video. Please remember to hit that little like button on your way in or on your way out. It's a little click for you, but a big bada boom for me. Big bada boom. Chicken good. Multi-pass. Let's find out what your superpower is. Hold on. I mean, talking 500 miles an hour. I'm going to blame it on the Red Bull. I'm blaming it on the Red Bull. All right. What do we got for Team Sagittarius for their superpower? Snooze button samurai. Ooh. So make sure you're getting plenty of rest and relaxation during this week. All right. Like, it's okay sometimes. Like, it's okay to put off a little bit of stuff. Make sure you stay on top of your shit, obviously, because shit doesn't get done without you doing it, because we ain't got no freaking fairies. We don't have any of those magical dishwashing fairies or, magical email fairies or whatever. But it's okay to get a little bit more rest, or go ahead and schedule yourself that time for yourself. All right. Make sure that you are putting some time away just for you. All right. Even if it's 10-15 minutes in the morning after you first get up, just to have a slow morning and a nice breakfast. Drink your cup of coffee before you get started into the daily shit. All right. Before you check your emails, before you go on Facebook, before you look at your social media, spend some time with yourself for yourself before you interact with the world. All right. And that will set the tone for the rest of your day, like all week long. If you set the tone with yourself first before you go and you look at your social medias or your emails or whatever, then that will set the vibration for the rest of your day. So spend some time with yourself, for yourself, by yourself, on purpose, with purpose, okay? And that will be your superpower for the week of April 7th through the 13th. Let's see what we got for love. What do we got coming in for love? I'm going to switch decks now again. Deck switch. Where'd my other new one go? I'll go with this one. Boo, boo, boo. You actually use a real camera? That's what's up. All right, what do we got going on for love for Team Sagittarius? I hope you guys are well today. The Emperor in reverse. So you could be dealing with an Aries, or there might be an Aries in your bubble, or trying to be all up in your bubble. I don't feel like you're letting this person in your bubble. Like, I feel like you are like high on chopping with the Knight of Swords. Like, they might be a little bit too pushy or a little bit impulsive for you. Like, they could be like, you know, hey, what are you doing? 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 It's like, boy, don't you got a life? You know what I mean? Ain't you doing something else besides bugging me? Like I think you're kind of getting irritated with this person. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse, like, it's like they don't have what it is that you need. They ain't got what you need. You know, you're like, no, like, no. King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this person doesn't have what it is that you need. So if there's somebody that you're dealing with that's an Aries, like, that you are kind of getting a little bit irritated with, don't fool yourself with the what ifs, okay? The Seven of Swords. Boom. Don't fool yourself with the what ifs, because like you listen to your own internal dialogue. If this person gives you the creeps, or if you're already irritated with them, then it's not going to change. It's just going to get worse. The Four of Cups. Yeah. So you're going to end up disappointed. This person is disappointing you, all right? Like, either with the way that they're acting, or like how they go about their like daily life or something. You know, they're really trying super hard to be all up in your bubble, but it's like your bubble is not expanding to meet them. You're like, no, like, that's your bubble over there. You got your life over there. Like, why are you like, don't you got something better to do? You know, don't you have your own life? Like, why don't let your life revolve around me? Okay. Like, you got to have your own shit. And yeah, this person just does not have their own shit together. Six of Wands in reverse. Like, they might be insecure. The Devil in reverse. Like, they aren't as in tune with their kinkier side either. Like, this person is shy. They might be a little bit impulsive, kind of reckless, but they're pushy. They're like a pushy energy. And it's like, you don't want nothing to do with that. Like, you would rather be with somebody that has faced their demons, you know? Because the devil, I mean, in some cases, the devil is about recovering from drugs and alcohol, the things that we're bound by, but it also has to do with our deepest, darkest, like, dirtiest, like, and secrets, you know, like our fantasies, like being tapped into, you know, what it is that we would like in the bedroom, or and being able to express that. And if I'm reading a love reading, like, with the Devil in reverse, this person isn't honest with themselves about what they in the bedroom. So they ain't going to be able to provide you what it is that you want, because they don't even know what they want. All right. They're not as open. They might be a little bit intimidated. Like, this is the kind of person that is scared of toys. You know what I mean? They don't look at your ROB as their friend. They look at them as a competition. You know? So we don't need none of that. Like, if you're wondering about this person, like, nah, they ain't that. All right. They're very much ain't got nothing better to do with their time than to be all up in your business. So okay, bye. Next, right? Like, go do something with yourself. Go do something else. Like, don't let your like life revolve around me type of shit. You know what I mean? Like, we got shit to do over here. We be doing big things. Like, fuck that. Okay. So, all right. Let's go on to Team Capricorn. Capricorn. Hi, Capricorn. Welcome here. Welcome back. Let's see what we got for your superpower for the week of April 7th through the 13th. What do we got for your superpower for the week of April 7th through the 13th? don't know if I just said forces or not. Capricorn and their superpower. Gym rat. Hey, I was just thinking about the gym. That's funny. I don't know if like my mind just put that in there, but you could be joining a gym or just really enjoying your time at the gym, or like spending a lot of time like working on yourself, right? Like you might find like you just might really start enjoying yourself. Like instead of seeing it as a burden, like, oh God, I gotta go to the gym today. Like you might wake up and be like, yes, I get to go to the gym today. Hi, Doris. Thank you so much. Happy weekend to you as well. So you might just find you might have found a newfound love for like, I know it becomes addictive, right? It becomes like, at first it starts out as a want to, and then it turns into a habit, and then it turns into a way of life. And I think that this whole going to the gym and taking care of yourself, you're starting to get results. You're starting to see benefits from it, and it's starting to become addictive. Like you're starting to really enjoy your time there. It's turned from a burden into something that you really super enjoy, which is a good thing. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Who cares if you're a gym rat? Be a fucking gym rat. That's badass. I've always wanted to be one of those people that run for fun. Like I admire that. I'm like, these motherfuckers get up there and they run on purpose. Like I'm gonna go running on purpose, but I'm gonna stop every 3 seconds and die for a minute. But I have a lot of respect for the people that, like, that's what they do. They do it for fun. Like, and I feel like you're starting to tap into that realm where you're like having fun with it. So that's cool. Hi, Monet. Monette. I remember you put that in there. Monette. Reminds me of the artist. There's that painter. All right, what do we got in love? Sorry about that, guys. I forgot to turn my stuff off. Yeah, I can't run for a long time. Like I'll do it for little sprints at a time, and I'll stop, and then I'll walk a little bit, and then I'll go again, and then I'll stop. It's like, but I'd be trying to give myself a black eye. Like I gotta duct tape my boobies down or something. Right now they're bluebies, but I gotta duct tape them down or something, because they be trying to give me a black eye. Suffocate myself with my own titties and shit. So your love. Page of Wands in reverse. There could be somebody that's younger than you, or you might be hearing about something about somebody's child, because the pages usually signify children, or they just symbolize a youthful energy. So there might be a youthful energy to this person that you're not aware of. Like you might not know either that they're super in tune with their inner child, or like there might be a child that they have that you don't know about. But this person has a lot of codependency issues, the 9 of Cups in reverse. So this person might be in love with the idea of being in love rather than like what it truly encompasses. The Empress in reverse. So either you or this person isn't trying to nurture this situation. All right. There's like, it doesn't seem very fertile. It's almost like going through the motions just to go through the motions, but not really having any sort of passion. It's like there's a lack of passion here. They could be very much working on their money. They could just be like financially focused right now, or you could just be financially focused right now, like trying to take care of business. It's like you ain't got no time for love, like you got shit to do. Which, I mean, that's respectful. You can't hate on the hustle, right? The Ace of Cups, like this person does have love or does want to like reach out and touch someone. They have love, like they have love to give, but I feel like they're a little bit like they're not so quick, to jump in or to jump on or to jump, like they don't want to, they've got their ass burnt before. So they like to take things slow. They want to take it slowly. They might like it real slow. You know what I mean? But they're doing some pushback. They're pushing back. They push that ass back. So they're moving really slowly, and they're just focused on their own empire, or you're just focused on your own empire. Knight of Cups. That's a whole lot of love. You know, that lotus flower grows out of muck. Okay, so there might be something out of the chaos, out of all the crazy chaos of the world, out of all the crazy chaos of life. There might be something super significant that grows out of the dirt. You know, grows out of the darkness. Look at them playing them heartstrings right there. The artwork on these cards is so beautiful. Ten of Wands. So either you or this person feels like they've either taken on more than they can chew, or like they're just trying to learn how to put burdens down, or not let emotions be so burdensome. Like this person could be very much an overthinker. You know, they might stop before it even starts because they're an overthinker, or you're an overthinker. You know, and like they might catastrophize things. So it might be over before it ever even starts because it's catastrophized in their mind. Like they've already played out the worst case scenario, or this is you. You've already played out the worst case scenario, and like you've implemented all of the little pieces without asking any of the questions. So make sure you're asking the right questions, and don't pluck the worst possible case scenario out of thin air and stick it in your fucking pocket. Okay. If out of all of the possible possibilities, the possibility of it being amazing is just is just as relevant as the worst possible case scenario. Okay, so make sure if you're going to pluck something out of the pool of magic that is the world, you know, that is energy, make sure that you're plucking the best possible case scenario. Set yourself up for success, okay? Not for failure. Don't like be aware of the fact that it could go bad, but don't spend all your time and energy like manifesting that, like worried about it. Like don't let worry make decisions for you, okay? All right, let's go on to Team Aquarius. Hi Aquarius, welcome here, welcome back. Hello, hello. What do we got for your superpower for the week of April 7th through the 13th? What do we got? Swinging pancakes. Put some syrup on them bitches. Some butter and some syrup. All right. Aquarius, what is your superpower for the week? What do we got for Team Aquarius? Thank you guys so much for being here. Ooh, serial killer. You are a task killer. You are on it, okay? You are on top of everything that you need to get done. Like a serial killer is very much like they take on, they kill whatever they take on, you know? Like if you're taking on like a different clients, if you're taking on like a huge workflow, you've got all kinds of responsibilities, you got dishes to do, you got laundry. It's like you're doing all of that and juggling all the shit all at the same time, and you're killing it. So your superpower is just you being you this week. You're just killing it, Aquarius. Killing all of everything that is put in front of you. You know, you got a task to do, you're on it. You know, you're getting it done. You got something you want to do, you're on it, you're getting it done. The serial killer gets to the bottom of that bowl, all right? Like it's the bottom of whatever tasks are put in front of you with like no problem. You're gonna make it look easy. You're gonna make it look super fucking easy. I'm still planning. I was waiting on you to wake up, so I went live while I was waiting on you. But I got two more to do, and then we could go. But yeah, I'm still planning on it. But you slacking over there. All right, let's see what we got for your love. What do we got on your love situation, Aquarius? Aquarius and love. I'm gonna go to the kitty cat ones. I know this. I know it closes at 6. I'm going. So, all right, what do we got for your love? Ooh, the World. Some sort of completion, some sort of major cycle ending. Like this could be an end of, I mean, we have all these retrogrades coming out of retrograde. So it could just be an energetic, you know, like a new chapter in energy. It could be like like y'all are moving into a whole new cycle. Like this is the closing of an old cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. The King of Wands in the upright. So Ace of Cups. So there could be a rebirth of love in this situation, or just like a new, like it just seems renewing vows. Maybe you guys are going to get remarried or something. But there's like definitely some sort of renewal and energy here. There's like a new spark, a new way of looking at things. Just like just, it just feels like there's a new sense of adventure. What is this? Seven of Cups. It's like endless possibilities. You just have endless possibilities. Like you feel like this person has endless possibilities with you. There might be a lot to choose from, but it's like you guys work really well as a team together. You know, you're not indecisive about what it is that you want to do. It's like there's like so much at your fingertips that that is available. It's like you want to have and taste it all. It's like you guys want to have and taste it all together. Or if you're single, that means that you got a lot of options to choose from. There might be several different options. Just be careful what you ask for, because you might just get it. All right. But yeah, make sure you're putting your murder mittens away. All right. Now is not the time to have out your murder mittens. Okay. If something has been let go from the past, let it go. All right. Let it go completely. Like, don't, that means if you forgive somebody, that means you don't bring it back up in a situation like 9 months from now, 6 months from now. So if you're going to put away your murder mittens, put away your murder mittens. All right. Like, don't be so guarded, because I think this person wants to go on adventures with you. They want to have adventures. They want to see the world. They want to know what's good. They want to see what's good. So don't be stingy with yourself or with your time. All right. Don't be stingy with yourself or with your time. If you're asked to go out, say yes. Try saying yes. Okay. Instead of saying no. I feel like right now is a yes time with the justice and the upright. Right now is all about the time to say yes. If you're asked to go out on a date, even if you're like not really feeling it, just say yes. Okay. Say yes and you'll see what happens. Go see what happens. All right. Because I feel like you're like sitting on your own energy, or like I don't know, not ready. Like you feel like you're not ready, but if you're not ready, like you're never going to be ready if you just are not ready, you know? Like you can't always be ready. Sometimes you just have to take the chance and move forward. So I feel like right now is like the time to be spontaneous, especially when it comes to your love situations. Like be spontaneous. If they invite you to go somewhere, say yes. If they invite you to go on a drive, say yes. If they invite you to go out to dinner, say yes. All right. Because I feel like you're just been like really like to yourself. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with that either, but I feel like right now is the time to say yes. Hey, Muscle Machine. Hi. Thank you for stopping by. So say yes, Aquarius, to adventure. Say yes to adventure. All right, let's go on to Pisces. Pisces. What do we have for Team Pisces for your superpower? Your superpower for the week of April 7th through the 13th. What do we got? 14 Pisces. I don't think Julie Blue was on here. I thought Julie was at work. What do we got for Team Pisces as your superpower? Oh, not following the trends. We got trend chaser in the reverse. So there might be somebody or something that's like super tempting, like jumping on some sort of fancy trend or some sort of expensive trend. And you're not jumping on it. You're not jumping on any sort of bandwagons. Like your superpower this week is to just not follow the crowd, to not be a sheeple. Okay. You're not being a sheeple this week. You are a trend setter, not a trend chaser. Okay. Like you are a trend setter, not a trend chaser. Let's say that 5 times fast. So don't jump on any bandwagons of like any sort of new, like if somebody's got something going on in social media, or if there's, like people are freaking out over, like I've heard a lot about like measles and like bird flu, and people are getting all freaked out and buying all this stupid shit. You know what I mean? Don't jump on any of sort of fear bandwagons. Don't jump on any of the weird trends that are going on. Okay. Don't be eating any Tide Pods. Like, hi Ralph. Thank you so much. Don't be jumping on any of those. Okay. Which I don't think you're going to have a problem with that. I don't think that's your problem. I don't think you'll have a problem, but there might be something that's tempting. You know, there might be some sort of tempting, like ooh, I wonder what that's about. You know, yeah, I think you need to set your own trends. Yeah, don't invest your life savings in some sort of weird fidget spinners or something that you see that is like shiny. Okay, you could be playing catch up right now too, playing catch up with your daily tasks and your responsibilities. Playing catch up. Catch up reminds me of Pulp Fiction. Ralph, hey, got my bluebies out. Hmm. All right, let's see what we got going on for love. Reminds me of Sneaker Pimps. Like I want to sing Sneaker Pimps for some reason. All right, Pisces in love. What do we got? Pisces in love. The sugar cube. Well, I know I'm going to the gym after I get off here. Straight to the gym. What is the sugar cube? I know that there is a art thing going on at the Abriendo Inn. Yes, take me down 6 underground. Right. Ground beneath your feet. Take me down 6 underground. I love Sneaker Pimps. Page of Wands in reverse. So something's been swell, but the swellings went down. And the Temperance, you're trying to regain your balance, trying to regain your sense of self, your sense of identity, like trying to find the balance of your heart over your head, trying not to be too emotional and trying not to be too logical. But I feel like there's been a loss of passion. You know, and you're wanting to learn more. It's like you're wanting to go climb that mountain to reach the enlightenment, you know, to reach like a higher level of enlightenment, to a higher level of understanding, a higher level of perception, a higher level of awareness. This is also about commitment as well. Committing to your path of higher learning. You know, the Hierophant is all about higher learning and like religious aspects, with the Temperance here as well. Could be a Sagittarius, could be a Taurus. We got the Three of Cups in reverse, but it's like you're not feeling very celebratory. Like you're like there's something about the loss of passion with the Page of Wands in reverse and the Three of Cups in reverse. It's like, I don't know, coming to an understanding, Nine of Swords in the upright, coming to an understanding or an awareness that isn't very pleasant. It's like it's having to do something you don't want to do. Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords, Knight of Wands. It's like one step from the final battle. It's like one step away from the final boss. It's preparing yourself to do what it is that you know you need to do, to face whatever truth you know you need to face. And then finding the rest and relaxation after it, you know, taking that step in the right direction, doing what you know you need to do that is hard, but also like taking the time to step away and to relax and to heal from the situation. The Four of Swords, the Emperor, and then getting back into your throne and back into the throne where you rightfully should be sitting anyways. So something has made you feel a little bit out of whack, a little bit out of balance. There's been an awareness that you aren't really comfortable with and you're not really comfortable with presenting, but you know it needs to be done, and spend some time healing. All right, there's nothing wrong with taking some time for yourself and really figuring out what it is, like your true north is, what your truth is, and then sitting back in your throne where you belong. Hi, Dan. Yeah, and then death and rebirth. So after this has been let go of, there will be you'll be reborn as a new person, reborn with new wisdom, reborn with a new sense of identity, a new sense of self. But it feels like this is a very hard cycle. You know, you have a lot of really good memories, like you're very nostalgic. You have a lot of really, really, like you have a very special place in your heart for this situation. but something about it is not fulfilling, and you're not wanting to make that decision. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Like, you're not wanting to make that decision. You'd rather the decision be made for you, or somehow like the universe just do it for you. But I feel like the universe, God, source, whatever, is forcing you to face your own realities, to do what needs to be done even if you don't want to do it. Rough. Rough, rough, rough. So yeah, the Empress in reverse, like, it just doesn't feel like it's moving anywhere. It feels infertile, unfertilized. So that is what I have. And you got the Tower. I split it to the Tower, holding on to the inevitable, trying to, it's like trying to keep the tower from burning, trying to keep the tower from falling, holding on to the inevitable, prolonging the inevitable. Don't be leading people on, all right? Don't be breadcrumbing. Don't let nobody breadcrumb you, and don't be leading people on, okay? All right. So those are the messages that I have for all of my signs. I sure love you guys so very much. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening or day, whatever time it is there for you. And I will see you guys next time. So until then, be good to yourself and others always and always. All right? Vroom, beep, beep. Love you.